Hello again. How's it going, guys? Well, I've been waiting for it to stop raining for the last couple of days so I can go outside and sow carrots in the 2 new carrot boxes that I've just built. And it looks like we're in for a nice day today. So let's head outside. In this first bed, I'm not going to bother with any neat lines or drills or anything like that. I'm just going to broadcast the seed over half the surface of the bed with a type called Yaya. It's a type that I've never grown before. On the other half of the bed, I'm sowing a variety called Imperator. We took a break from these last year and we missed them dearly, so they're back on the list. Now I want to sow these carrots thinly, so just because I poured seed out into my hand, it doesn't mean to say that I have to sow them all. Any extra seeds will go back into the pack. And finally, I'm going to sieve a little bit of compost over the top of them and leave them alone to grow. In the other bed, which has been cored out for stump carrots, I'm just going to sow 2 seeds per collar, or thereabouts, and if they both germinate, I'll pinch one back. I don't normally bother soaking my peas, and usually I direct sow them, but I do have a couple of types of heritage pea that was sent to me from Bill and Val, and in a conversation with Bill has suggested that I do soak the peas, and who am I to argue? I'm thinking I'm going to sow them into modules so I can monitor their germination, but for now I'm just going to leave them to soak overnight in the garage. Sowing peas in this part of the world is probably one of the easiest things to do. We do have rats, we do have mice, and we do have little birdies, but I've never ever known one of them to take a pea or a pea seedling. And that being the case, we're just going to direct sow them. I want to sow them like I sow them in a very, very precise way. Like this bed, I'll probably use a whole fairly big pack. I'm just going to spread them around, push them in a bit. Then I'm going to steal a little bit of soil from that bed, cover them over, and that's it. I'm going to forget about them until July. One thing I have struggled with in the past has been supporting the plants. Basically, I'd always put the chicken wire halfway across the bed. But if you think about it, I'm growing up against a fence, so there's no light coming in from this direction. All the light's coming in from this way. So the plants at the front here, they want to grow over here and they end up flopping over. So what I'm going to do this year is, I'm going to place this at the front of the bed. So now all the plants at the front can cling onto the chicken wire and all the plants behind them can cling onto them. don't normally bother chitting seed, not even parsnips. Normally I'll direct sow them, but this seed's now getting a few years old, and so I'm going to chit it on the back of this terra fibre just to see if there's any signs of life, and if over, say, the next month there is, I will transfer them to the garden. If not, I'll buy some new seed and I will direct sow. Mrs. Coleman and I are still enjoying and working away at the microgreens. We're growing things like sunflowers and peas, radish, broccoli, and a few different types of mustard, and we are enjoying them so much that we're probably going to have to rethink the way that we grow things. And I'll give you a good example of that. We usually grow fields full of basil all summer long, crop it, make pesto, freeze it and eat it throughout the year. But we found that we can use things like the mustard and the radish and make a delicious pesto with a bit of kick to it that can be grown inside 2 weeks. Not only that, we can grow it year round. And that being the case, I think we may have sown a little bit too much basil this year. Oh well. Anyway, right now I think it's time for a beer. Please leave a comment in the section below. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. And until next time, cheers.